All right, this video today is about just doing something, just getting on and doing it without necessarily kind of having the best plan or the most perfect plan. The reason I say that is because in the past I've kind of faffed around and I've always wanted things to be perfect before I've actually like jumped into them. And sometimes you've just got to get on and start in order to kind of make progress. This is one example, YouTube. Still fairly early stages in my YouTube career, if you like. And at the moment, I'm sat in my daughter's bedroom. As you can see, I'm drinking a cup of tea, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I suppose it makes me look a little bit more chilled, I suppose. But I'm not too worried about how professional it's coming across. I think what is more important at the minute is just getting videos out there and getting the knowledge, which I feel like I have and I'm good at. I get it across to you. It doesn't always matter if I'm not kind of editing perfectly, or I'm not talking brilliantly, or I haven't got all the flashy lights and the thumbnails and all that sort of thing and stuff that kind of all like the bells and whistles that don't really, at the end of the day, they don't matter. What matters is the actual information and the value that you guys are getting from me. And as I'm putting more and more out, I'm learning more and more all the time. Even though I've been at this for a long time now, I'm learning stuff all the time. So the more I'm putting out, the more I'm learning, and the more value you're going to get later on. And then later on, probably I'll find better ways of doing these videos, and it will look more professional as time goes along. All right, now this video is not about me. I'm talking about me as an example, but you're no different. So let's say, for example, you want to lose weight, all right, because you feel like you've got slightly overweight or you're even big, and you're thinking about exercising. A lot of the time what people do, they look for the perfect plan, and they kind of they look at all the gyms, and they assess who's going to be the best trainer for them, and then they kind of look online for some trainers that they could maybe wear, and the most comfortable trainers, and look at all the different elements that is going to give them the perfect plan, how many weeks they need to do this and that, what exercises they need to do when. And sometimes it's just a case of getting started, because probably if you don't actually make that jump and get started, you're never going to start. And if you're at a level where you're not fit and not healthy, anything that you're doing is going to be good, and it's going to get you on the right path, and it's going to be sending you in the right direction. Okay, so that's the thing that people tend to do wrong, and that's the thing that people could improve on, is just getting started and just get some momentum, and then gradually the plan will come together. You'll find that you're making mistakes, you'll find that things aren't perfect, and you'll find there's different ways and better ways of doing things, but you'll find that out on the journey. And if you just wait, you're never going to start and never going to actually make any progress. And the less progress you're making, the less you'll really be into it and want to do it. As soon as you start seeing the progress, probably what will happen is you'll want to do more, you'll want to find out more, you'll speak to the right people, and you'll end up being involved with better and more knowledgeable people on that particular subject, and they'll maybe help you out and give you more clues on the directions that you should be going, instead of perhaps where you're going at that particular time. But anything you're doing is sending you forward on the correct path, even if it's just kind of like that, you're still basically going up. So that's my message for this video, really, is just to not worry about having the perfect plan. Just start going in the direction that you want to go, and then the plan will come together, and the plan will improve as time goes along.